There you go, full time. I'm fucking done with this league, to be honest with you. I'm absolutely done with this league. I can't be bothered anymore. I really can't be bothered anymore. A game that consisted of 2 goalkeeping errors and an absolute bunch of corrupt, disgusting and quite frankly cheating officials, to be perfectly honest with you. And that's all. Everton won that game perfectly, no problem whatsoever, but because it's Manchester United, because it was in the last minute, it had to be ruled out. We could have scored a 35-yard volley, with absolutely nothing wrong with it whatsoever, and they'd have found some way to rule that out because it's against Manchester United. And I've said it time and time again, the referees, the officials, the FA, the Premier League decide what happens in the game before the actual game. It's an absolute joke. It really is. Carlo Ancelotti getting sent off for throwing himself at the referee after the game. And you know what? I just want to say, well done to Carlo Ancelotti. I'm absolutely fucking made up you got in his face, because for far too long we've had managers that are too scared to say anything to the referee, too scared to question him. I hope Carlo Ancelotti goes in that post-game press conference and rips him to absolute bits, because he's a massive shithouse. That's all he is, a massive shithouse. And you know what? I'm made up. We've finally got a manager who'll stand up against it and have a go at them, because there is nothing wrong with that goal whatsoever. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is about 300 miles onside. It comes off the Man United defender. A, Gylfi Sigurdsson doesn't touch the ball, and B, what do you want him to fucking do, Kavanagh? Disappear? Just fucking disappear out of thin air? He moves his feet actively away from the ball. If he'd have touched the ball, it wouldn't have gone in, because he was in front of where the ball went. I'm done with it. I'm absolutely done with this league. I cannot be bothered anymore, because we're just getting done over week in, week out now, and this VAR is just a stands for referees to stand on and go, can't question me because it was VAR. It was John Moss who was VAR today. So if we want to have a go at anyone, have a go at John Moss. Again, I knew as soon as I heard before the game it was John Moss's VAR that we weren't going to get anything. We're being robbed. We're being truly robbed. You know what? We weren't that great today in terms of the game, trying to be a little bit constructive, and I'm absolutely furious. I'm fucking fuming. So I can't really be constructive. But to try and be constructive, we weren't great today whatsoever. We allowed Manchester United's most creative player to have far too much time on the ball in Bruno Fernandes. Nobody else in that Manchester United squad is of any quality whatsoever. That lad has got the most quality out of them all, and we allowed him far too much space on the ball. The midfield weren't up to scratch once again. Both wingers, all of the wingers, Bernard done okay when he come on, but Theo Walcott didn't do anything. Gylfi Sigurdsson again was getting himself involved. It's another Gylfi Sigurdsson performance where he's in and out of it. Sometimes he's involved, sometimes he's standing round pointing. I thought Tom Davies actually had a decent game, to be perfectly honest with you. And Gomez, again, in patches he done well, but you could see he was struggling in patches as well. But you know what, for me, my man of the match today, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I thought he was absolutely perfect. But again, like I said at the start, two goalkeeping errors and a bunch of corrupt officials is literally the only way you can summarise that game. Our goal, again, shocking, but by a goalkeeper that's been passed in for the last 2 or 3 years now. He's nowhere near the top level anymore in David De Gea. And their goal, I simply don't know. I don't know anymore about Jordan Pickford, because he literally dives over the ball. It's the simplest save he could possibly make. It's not it with any real power. It's not it with any real venom. It's straight at him. It moves a little bit, but it's near enough straight at him, and he dives over it. But in all fairness to Jordan Pickford, he kept us in the game towards the last 5 minutes when Igalo hits it. He makes an absolutely fantastic save. So you've got to look at it both ways. And I know there'll be a lot of Blues today looking at it just on the way of the goal that we conceded, but you do have to look at it both ways. But at the end of the day, there's literally nothing we can do anymore, because Sky Sports will twist it one way or another, because Gary Neville will be there and he'll twist it, and Roy Keane will twist it, and BT will twist it in Match of the Day. There's no way of looking at that other than we've been absolutely, truly robbed there. Gylfi Sigurdsson cannot move out the way of that ball because he's on the floor injured and it doesn't touch him. So in any way, shape or form is it offside? Because Dominic Calvert-Lewin's not offside. And like I said before, we could have scored from 35 yards and they'd have ruled it out because they'd have found some way to keep Manchester United in the game. Like I said, we weren't brilliant, but we won the game. We deserved to win the game, and in my eyes, we won it. But you know what? Again, like I said, I'm made up. We've finally got a manager in Carlo Ancelotti who will throw himself at referees and not just sit back and go, oh, well, I'll have to look at it again. Know exactly what was right. 35,000 Evertonians in that ground. After Man United fans knew it was a legit goal. Carlo Ancelotti knew. Every single Everton player knew. But once again, we've been done over by a bunch of corrupt officials in a league that I've said time and time again is corrupt as anything. It is. We play in a corrupt league. We really do. And until the FA get investigated, until the Premier League get investigated, we're going to be seeing these week in, week out against Everton and against other sides as well. The bigger side, the Man United, the Liverpools, the Chelseas, the Arsenals, they'll get these decisions week in, week out until there's an investigation goes on. And I said it midweek, until we bring in European referees, we're going to be seeing this all the time, because the referees in this league are just absolute pushovers. They're an absolute joke. How Fred didn't get sent off, how Maguire didn't get sent off, how Matic didn't get sent off, how half of their squad didn't see red is absolutely beyond me, because all as Fred was doing all game was moaning and throwing himself into dirty challenges, very similarly with Harry Maguire as well. But I don't know what to say. Listen, it wasn't brilliant, it wasn't fantastic, but we deserved to and won the game in my eyes. And again, we literally can't do anything about corrupt officials. But there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Cheers for watching. I'm going to go and have a pint or something to try and drown me sorrows, but I'm absolutely furious after that. Cheers for watching. See you later.